Captain Anders Lee decided a couple of seasons ago he wanted to do something special, a special fundraiser to raise money for children and their families that were dealing with cancer. And he wanted his whole team to get behind the initiative. It has been very successful, his Anders Lee KancerJam, and tonight they're going to have their third annual fundraiser. And throughout the last couple of years, Lee also forged a very strong friendship with Fenov Pierre-Louis, a teenager who spent years fighting his own cancer and continued to smile every day. Anders saw a video of Fenov speaking about his journey with neuroblastoma, a rare childhood cancer, and was so moved he wanted him to be a part of his KancerJam charity. The past 2 seasons, Fenov has shared his story and inspired others at the KancerJam event, and their friendship blossomed from texting back and forth to attending several Islanders games. Anders had him out to drop the puck at a game last spring, had to help him onto the ice, and Fenov was an honor student who was wise beyond his years, inspiring anyone who heard his message.
When I tell people my story, for some reason they always find it saddening. I'll always tell them, is this not a success story? Is this not a story of triumph over a vile disease? Granted, it might be bittersweet to swallow, but take note that I feel healthy enough to stand here and speak before you all and smile in spite of my tough situation. I dearly hope that other cancer patients will one day be able to erase the word cancer from their vocabulary. And I am confident that every single one of you here today is getting us ever so closer to that future.
You can't help but smile when you listen to Fenov speak, and you know, whatever's going on in your life, cancer is something that is very real and very touching to a lot of people. Fenov and Anders Lee continued their relationship and their friendship. Fenov's health started to decline last spring, and Anders Lee wanted him to be a part of a special moment. He flew Fenov and his family to Denmark to watch the World Championships and to cheer on Anders. Unfortunately, Anders was not able to have his friend Fenov at his wedding because his health had really started to deteriorate. And on July 18th, this past summer, Fenov lost his battle with cancer, passed away. A very sad moment for Anders Lee and his family, his wife Grace, and of course our thoughts and prayers go out to Fenov, and they're going to do something very special at the KancerJam event tonight. But this is a friendship and a guy that Anders will never forget.
It's just become a really special thing, and for it to continue to grow and, you know, outside of here and you know, have guys pick it up around the league is really exciting. It's really encouraging, and it says a lot about the people that are involved, the teams that are involved. You know, all our guys on this team show up and spend their time, and their families come, and we just have a really nice afternoon after the game, you know, doing something great for a great cause and helping these kids and these families with pediatric cancer. He was the heart and soul of this, you know, his presence and his strength, and, you know, a kid who was wise beyond his years. That kind of came into, especially my life, and, you know, had an immediate impact. And anyone who had an opportunity to spend, you know, a couple minutes with him were touched by what he had to say, or, you know, just the presence that he had. So it's going to be tough without him this weekend, but, you know, we'll make sure that his memory and his stories and his message live on.
His message definitely will live on, and the third annual Anders Lee KancerJam event is going to be after this game on the Hockey Fights Cancer night here in Brooklyn. And for more information, you can go to jamcancerinthecan.com. If you want to still donate, you can go to crowdrise.com as well. They have raised already over $225,000 just in the last 2 events for Jam Cancer in the Can.